Stampers, and welcome to Technique Tuesday with Alison. And today I wanted to show you a really cute project that I found in the spring mini catalog. This stamp set is called Swallowtail, and it's just a humongous swallowtail butterfly. And on the adjoining page there is a photograph of a card, and it says let your creativity emerge, and then it tells you exactly how to do it. So I thought I'm going to try that, and I got to tell you, it's more beautiful in person than it is in the book. You have to really see it to believe it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is bring in a piece of Summer Starfruit cardstock, and I'm going to just take my embossing buddy and go over the whole surface. I just like to do that if I'm going to be embossing. It just helps keep the stray parts of embossing powder from sticking where you don't want it. I'm going to bring in beautiful swallowtail butterfly stamp. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'm going to ink it up with Versamark. So just all over. And I find that it's easier with Versamark just to turn your stamp upside down and apply your ink. I'm going to turn it over and line it up. It's going to be larger than my piece, and that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that. Sometimes Versamark is a really sticky ink, so sometimes when you lift it up, the paper sticks, but that's okay. Just peel it off, like so. I'm going to bring in Pool Party embossing powder, and I'm going to just put a piece of scrap paper underneath my piece here, and I'm going to just dump my embossing powder over top so that it's completely covering my image, just like so. And I'll just give it a little bit of a flick just to take off the extra. So I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm going to return my embossing powder to my little tub here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat emboss it, and this is of course our heat gun, which is awesome because it's got two speeds. Low, number 1, which I use for embossing on vellum. It doesn't buckle the vellum. It's awesome, and you can use it on window sheets too. Or full strength, which is number 2 here. So I'm going to just turn it on and heat and set this. Okay, so once that's done, I'm just going to let it cool for a minute. I've got to say that in all the years I've been stamping, embossing and seeing it change from that powder to that beautiful shiny embossed image is still a wow. It just is a wow. And this Pool Party color is just gorgeous. That would be pretty just as it is, but we're going to bring in some Champagne Mist Shimmer paint. I'm just going to shake it up, and then just from the lid I'm going to use an aqua painter, and I'm just going to pick up some of the ink here, and I'm just going to paint right over the entire image with this shimmer paint. I'm not squeezing the aqua painter to get water into it. You could, I guess, would make it a little bit thinner, but it's up to you. I wouldn't go directly into the pot if I was going to squeeze water. I would work from the lid, just so you're not adding water to your paint. Where you've got that embossed part of your image, the paint won't exactly stick to it. It will dry on top, which is okay, but you're really working between the lines here. Okay. Now I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm going to hold it, and hopefully you can see the difference. This is the shimmer paint side, and this is the non-paint side. So isn't that gorgeous? It just pops right off the page, and it just shines. It's just gorgeous. Here's the finished card, just like the one in the spring catalog. You can see this is dried now, and it just shimmers, and it's just gorgeous. And just mounted with dimensionals on craft. So I just copied it exactly right out of the catalog. Here's some other examples. This one here I embossed on black, and again with the Pool Party, but this time I used the white, the frost white shimmer paint. I'm not sure I love it as much, but it's pretty and it's a nice effect. And lastly, I made this little box for a class that I'm doing, and the outside here, all I've done is I've stamped the butterfly and embossed it in the early espresso embossing powder, and then I have added the Champagne Mist, and it just is so gorgeous. I can't describe it. You have to kind of see this one in person, but it's absolutely beautiful. So very simple. Hope you've enjoyed this Technique Tuesday, and I hope you try this yourself. Thanks for watching, and happy stamping.
make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.